You ever heard someone says Vostok Komandirskie as the AK-47 of watches? Well, I came up with that term. I coined that term back in the days when I started collecting watches and when I first did one of my first videos about Vostok. And it was quite popular video. My arguments were that just like AK, it's reliable, it's rugged, it's crude, there's nothing fancy about it, and it will serve you well. When you pull it out of the mud or the sand, it will still fire, just like this one. And this is a modern, new generation of Vostok Komandirsky watches. This it's called K34, Komandirsky K34. There's several versions, some of them with the GMT functions, but this is just a plain Jane movement. The movement inside is a bit decorated. It's called 2415, the movement in this watch. There's also 2416 movement and some of the different designation, but the baseline of this watch is the same. Just as some of them are decorated, have decorated rotors and blowed wheels, screws, and stuff like that. But overall, in the meat and the bones on this moment is the same like 2416, 90,800 vibrations per hour. Workhorse movement, something you can find in Vostok Amphibious, Vostok Komandirskis, and it's being made by Vostok. Vostok is one of the oldest continuous Russian watch manufacturers in, in the world and Russia, and they've been making continuously watches for a very long time. Vostok means east in Russian, so it's very convenient, and I like Vostok watches, especially the new one they're coming out. This one's a bit more pricier than traditional Komandirsky, which you can have under $100. This one you can have under $200. One seven, one, seven, 17, 18, 170, 180, 190 bucks. Check out the discounts. You can get them on usual Russian websites. I'm not sure about Amazon. I don't think you can get this on Amazon, but Maranom.com and other your favorite Russian places where you buy your Russian watches online. You can find this one. And what I like about this watch is the new modern look, because Komandirskis have never been fancy, nice watches. They were just work tools, and this one is also a work tool, but it kind of looks a bit more field watch type slash pilot's watch vibe, and I absolutely love it. It's a 42 millimeters. Let me just double check this guy here. Yeah, 41 mil. 41 mil across the diameter, 20 mil lug width. Lug to lug is 46 millimeters, and it's thick 16 millimeters. So very nice dial layout. There's something about these watches I love. I love something like this, utilitarian, and if someone is gonna do utilitarian watches, it's gonna be Komandirsky. I have a box here, so let me quickly show you what you get in the box. You get this pillow with the watch, and a cool box. Oh, I like this. I like this sign. You get. I'm not sure if you get a spare band or not. I got one, so I haven't bought it brand new. I bought it from the original buyer. I haven't checked with him. You get another band. I'm sure you get this because this is a Komandirsky as well. Vostok buckle here. Vostok signed buckle, very nice. And you have here little instructions manual, how to use it, and born in the USSR, made in Russia. So let me just hear what you have. You want to pause and read. There are some different various movements of this one. 31 joules, 2415, 31 joules. it's a basic moment like you can get in the amphibious in Komandirskie. So not gonna bother you with this, but I wanna show you. Uh, Very cool. You can manually wound it. Not sure if you can hack it. Let's find out. I don't care about these things, but I'm sure I know a lot of you guys are asking me this, but I pulled out the crown, did not hack. You can manually wound it. It's automatic, and that's all you need to know. It says here made in Russia, and it's usually made for export. And the loom on this one is it's quite bad. Standard for Russian watches. Unfortunately, it is a standard. So, uh, I like the watch overall. I love it. I love the bands. I love everything. Two things I would do to improve this watch. I would put some super bright luminova on this one to have a crazy long C3 luminova, and I would make the crown screw down crown, increase the water resistance a little bit. I don't like watches without screw down crown, and then this watch would be, I don't know, 10 out of 10. And right now, price wise and everything, it's like 8 out of 10 because loam and the non screw down crown. Some would say there's no hacking, but I don't care about that. But you can count it as 8. Nice butterfly clasp. This is all cool and regular. So I'm gonna put it on my wrist and we're gonna end this. Overall, would I recommend this watch for a nice field watch? I think I would because it's unique, it's Russian, it has that X factor, and the biggest thing I hate about it is right now I have to clean it millions of times because there is no AR coating on the dome mineral crystal, but it's not a sapphire crystal. It's this is under $200 watch, so you cannot expect sapphire crystal. But the Loman screw down crown, I would definitely add, but sapphire crystal would be nice and AR coating. And then it wouldn't be a field watch, rugged watch, it would be a fancy field watch like a Hamilton. Overall, love how it looks on my wrist and how it wears. Love this green band, and definitely recommend an in-house movement. And I somehow I find this better than Spinnaker watches. Spinnaker watches a bit more expensive, but I think this is a bit more cooler.